Namaste, crypto aficionados. This is the Digital Capitalist. Thank you for tuning in. Today I've got a great project for you, but before that, I'm not a financial advisor. Please do your due diligence before you buy cryptocurrencies. Cryptocurrencies are very risky. You can lose all your money. Before I continue, please like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell notification icon. I bring to you the best projects out there in the digital space. So please guys, do me a favor. I'm trying to grow my channel, so please help me like, push the notification icon, and share, subscribe, right? Okay, so let's get on with today's project. So we'll be talking about this project. It's called Echo, and Echo is a very simple project, right? It just says that one simple balance that lets you spend, send, save, and make money at the same time. Okay, I like this, but I just want to say that this project, right, is largely for US citizens only, because I tried getting in the early access. So I keyed in my country, right, Singapore, and then they said no and all that. It's actually for US citizens. So lucky you, US citizens, this is for you. Echo is not a bank, it is something completely new. Okay, it's backed by Andreessen Horowitz. Now, Andreessen Horowitz is a huge VC, right? Venture capitalist firm in Silicon Valley, and they back all the solid projects in the crypto space. And not only that, even the Uber's co-founder, the ex-Uber's co-founder, what's his name? He's one of the guys, Garrett Camp, the Uber co-founder and board member who came up with the idea for that business, advises Echo as a board member and his startup Studio Xpa as an investor. So this project is very well backed. Echo is not a checking account because you earn 2.5% on your balance and up to 5% when you refer friends. Wow, okay, that's great. I like that. So Echo up to 5%. If you refer your friends and all that is up to 5%. If you look at other high yield banks, Sophie, Ali, 0.5. Other banks like Wells Fargo, Chase, and Bank of America is all 0.01. Very low APY. So how does this APY work? Can you tell me? Can you show me how it works? Okay. If you look here, I'll just give you a bit of premise here. So when you deposit money at your bank, right, they loan it back out in the form of mortgages, small business loan, credit cards, and more. This year they have generally made about 2.6% annualized, and over the past 20 or so years it's been 3 to 4%. So this is what banks make, and they turn around and pay you, when you, the depositors, almost nothing, usually about 0.01 and 0.05% annually. So this is for US banks, right? So this project is mainly for the US citizens. So they are talking about the US banks and how much they are paying out. Sometimes, okay, so to continue on, sometimes literally nothing. Sometimes 0.01 to 0.05 annually, sometimes literally nothing. Today, in the best case, they pay around 0.6%, which is pathetic, right? So Echo puts your money back to work for you instead of working for your bank. The upside from your money goes straight into your pocket. Okay, so this is how it's done. Right, so let me tell you how it's done. This is an article. This is the article that I'm sharing for you. It's because, okay, this is very important, right? Echo can offer much higher returns because it isn't a traditional bank. The service keeps people's money stashed in either US dollars or USDC, a US-backed stable coin, meaning cryptocurrencies that's designed to maintain a fixed price, unlike highly volatile Bitcoin. Then Echo lends those funds to over-the-counter crypto trading desks like Genesis, lending platform like BlockFi to reap high yields. So Echo is lending out the money that you're keeping it inside with Echo, right? They are putting it into DeFi, simple as that. So now, as they're making more interest in DeFi, the more higher yields in DeFi, that's how you are getting your 5% interest, the APY. So this is the model that they are using. And let me tell you, banks are all going to jump on DeFi, guys. They are all going to jump on DeFi, because this is the only place where you can make like that. You tell me where you can make like this. Which other vehicle gives you this kind of interest? You tell me, okay, if you know any better. Okay, and let's continue to the... Okay, so APY we have settled. Now let's talk about the cashback. Okay, that cashback thing that we were saying. So the cashback part is every time you spend. Echo is not a credit card, but every time you spend at your favorite merchants, you get 5% back. Okay, so this Echo gives you 5% back. Other banks give you like 2%. American Express and Chase Sapphire. Bank of America gives you 1% back. Okay, when you buy in your favorite merchants. So how do they give you that cashback, right? Again, is the middleman. Every time you buy something from a merchant, a half dozen intermediaries you have never heard of take their cut. When you swipe your credit card in a store, your money doesn't go straight to them like it does when you hand them cash, right? It doesn't. It goes through a process. And in this transaction, in this process, your money passes through the bank that issue your card, the issuer, the bank that represents the merchant, the acquirer, and often a payments facilitator. Payments facilitator is some outsourced company in India doing the back-end shit. Okay. On top of this, Visa or MasterCard, the networks that connect to this web of parties, charge a fee as well, interchange. Altogether, for most merchants, this adds up somewhere over 3% on every transaction. Okay, guys? The middleman. When you buy something online, tack on another 1% to that list for their e-commerce software. Finally, if you have bought something you have found online via Google or Instagram or Facebook, the merchant pays them what is often an extra 25 to 50% of the purchase price. That's a lot, right? You know what a better solution would be? For you and the merchant to connect directly, right? Business to consumer, right? And for you to get the savings from cutting out those parties. So you cut out those you cut out that MasterCard and Visa, you cut out that the facilitator and all that, the banks and everything like that. And that's what this enables. That's what we enable. Direct payments to merchants. Money in your Echo account can go straight to them, because cutting out the card network saves the merchants money. They are willing to support it, and in many cases they are even willing to incentivize it. Right? Remember how much merchants are willing to pay Google for sending them a customer. This is where the cashback comes from. Okay? Now, the next thing is, okay, FDIC. Okay, from what I understand, all deposits up to a certain amount, I don't know in US what it is, but in Singapore, any amount, any account that has $100,000 in it, there's an insurance, right? So it's backed by something. So if let's say your bank goes down, your money is covered, but a certain amount, not too much, right? So they have spoken to all these people, right? And they found out something, but I won't look into this, but I'll look into what the CEO, his name is Andy Bromberg, and is ex-Coinlist guy, right? So Bromberg argues that FDIC insurance isn't all it's cracked up to be. I think there is a little bit of risk. I think there's a little bit of, like a trick that's been played here. Okay, so he thinks there's a trick being played here, playing on people's psychology. He says, we are living in a negative real yield environment. We are living in a negative real yield environment, or close to it. Yeah, okay, now there are banks and all that in Europe that are giving you negative interest rate, right? So FDIC insurance ensures that you will keep the same number of dollars in the event of a banking collapse, but it does nothing for the value of those dollars. Okay, in other words, Rising inflation could eat away at people's wealth, regardless of how much money people think they have squirreled away. Such insurance guarantees play on people's loss aversion, Bromberg continues. You are being shut out of the upside in exchange for this kind of psychological safety net. Okay, so this is the argument that he has, that FDIC doesn't really matter, because it does nothing for the value of the dollar, right? Inflation eats it all out, which I think he has a point. Okay, so now just let's quickly look into how does Echo make money. So this is the point where I think they're talking about the token. So every time we do anything in Echo, save, spend, refer friends, you earn Echo points. They don't do much today, but one day they will. Our business model is to try to make these points as useful as possible over time. In fact, our whole team has a chunk of our personal compensation tied to the success of Echo points. So the whole compensation remuneration for these guys from this team, the Echo team, is tied to the Echo points. Okay, so it's definitely a crypto that they're talking about. It's definite. So their what you call it, their money, their salary, their wages depends on the success of Echo points. So if that's the case, you have to imagine that to do that, they will do whatever it takes to make Echo points a success, right? If your compensation is tied to this, to the Echo points, I'm sure you would come out and do whatever you can so that you could earn more, right? So they're saying, imagine a world where Amex executives get paid in Amex points or Chase employees in Chase points. What do you think they'll do, right? We think they'll probably try to do the right thing by their customers. They try to make those points as useful as possible. Okay, so this is where Andy Bromberg again comes in. I want to show you something. We are kind of explicitly not sharing every last details of the full vision, but all the pieces are there. Bromberg tells Fortune. The inclusion of loyalty points can be viewed as a sort of Trojan horse that injects a cryptocurrency-like system to the app. Aha! So this is what they are going to do, but it's all wrapped up. It's all shrouded in mystery. They're not going to reveal what it is, but this is definitely a substantial part of this whole project, because without this, why even be in DeFi, right? Why even launch a project in the first place? So injects a cryptocurrency-like system into the app in everything but the name. Okay, it's rather ingenious conceit, giving that loyalty points are better understood by consumers and face less regulatory pushback, guys. The key word here is regulatory pushback. So they have to cover the cryptocurrency or the token or their coin, that whole part, they have to cover it up and they have to relabel it as points so they can hopefully bypass the regulations. So I think it's all smart and well thought of. These guys have huge backing, and to date Echo has raised $35 million, right? And recent followers, there's even Coinbase in it, right? Coinbase is in it, and the ex-Uber co-founder, right? So I suggest you take a look at the project, okay? And it's not out yet. I'm not sure when is the ICO or the IDO or the public sale or the pre-sale. I don't know, but I am finding out. And when I find out, I will let you guys know. Remember, my channel, I try to bring the best projects as early as I can to you guys. I want you guys to make money, but you got to do me a favor. You got to research on your own. I hate to see people lose money, especially their hard-earned money. I don't want to see that, because you guys are hardworking guys. You guys are slogging out there, and I want you to make it in life. And I think this is the best vehicle for us to do it, right? So guys, please like, please share, please subscribe, and please hit the bell notification icon, right? Please view all my other videos if you can. I've got good content, or at least I think I have good content. If I don't have, tell me what I should be reviewing, tell me what projects I should be looking at. Please comment on the comment box below, right? So thank you guys for tuning in, and namaste. Please support me to grow my channel. Please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.